Carl and Brendan here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's reaction time. Hey, we're going to go back a little bit now, head back to 2024 and look at some of the albums and songs that we'd we covered on the website, maybe we crowed about on social media, but we didn't really get an opportunity to talk about it or go a little bit in depth here. And this is what I'm doing right now because I'm going back to an album that came out in November 22nd, 2024 by the band Goblin Hovel, who defy all genres. Literally, there's so many different variations in these songs. But what's particularly interesting is that they are it's not just a concept album, they're a concept band. And this album was called, Gobischkevrot. And basically, it's like a folk-inspired metal album with spoken word narration from the Goblin raid boss known as Scraptiff. The album recounts the story of a beleaguered clan of goblins seeking mystical power in a desperate struggle for survival in a human-dominated world. And basically, across this album's run, you're going to hear a tale through spoken word segments and different songs from these goblins and this particular clan of goblins. And it's very interesting, it's very unique, and very encapsulating. So I'm taking a section out of that. I've gone for and pulled out the track Don't Eat the Mushrooms, which comes near the latter half, track number 8 out of 12. And I've chosen this one because I think this is fun beyond fun. And it's got such a weird element to it because basically this is a psychedelic trip for a specific goblin in the story who accidentally eats mushrooms against the advice of some of the other goblins. And the end result is this particular track. So we are going to listen to this and talk about it afterwards. Before we do that, though, Goblin Hovel, any knowledge?
Yeah, nothing. Not a
Nothing.
thing. Never heard of them. Don't know what you're talking about.
With everything I've said this about the concept and all that, what's your initial thoughts on that?
Well, my first thought was that I'm probably going to struggle to understand what's going on when you take a single chapter out of a whole, and have that same impact, something we've
Right.
discussed before in different videos. That was my first thought. It's like, oh, because it's like a portion of a whole story, whether I get the sort of full feel, from that.
Better.
Um, I don't really have much more than that, to be honest with you. It's difficult. I know what you're saying, but I can't really hear it. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not like in my head going, oh, I hear this sound.
Mm.
It's, so yeah, I mean, use words that can sometimes be good and sometimes scary. But I'll go in
The
with my
scary
mind
stuff.
open. I wouldn't eat
Yeah,
the mushrooms.
let's try it out then. Let's get this started in three, two, one, go.
You know, I hate to admit it. If it wasn't for that horrible oaf or call, we probably wouldn't have escaped. Oh, we ran for a while into those mists, and it were only after we couldn't see where we came ashore we realized the humans weren't coming after us. Good, right? Nah, not even close. We were in a swamp. We're cave goblins. Swamps give us the jitters. Well, except Boracol, of course.
Right at home, eh, boyos? Smells like
You
mine.
really need your mouth stitched shut, you waste of space. Boss, please, can I kill him?
You have my full permission to...
No! He's the only swamp goblin we have. Despite his grotesque ways, he may be the only one who can get us through this feculent mire.
Really? Because he looks like he couldn't even find his way into some decent clothes.
Acts like it, too. Oh, psh! Us shamans are eccentric, too. Yet are we not the wisest of all goblin kind? He's probably just...
I'm gonna light it on fire!
Oh, no! You'll give away our position!
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Yeah, who's the stupid of the fool or the fool's following fool fire?
Shush! He may be onto something over here.
Now, dinner time! Found these mushrooms in a pile of shit!
Wait, no, Boracol, those are pixie shrooms!
Yeah.
Oh, great moon's tusks, why?
This is peculiar.
Oh, that's quicksand! Get out of that!
No, he hasn't got any trousers. What a legend.
You're so pretty. Let me.
Who are you even talking to?
Look how they hurt you by keeping us apart. Take me in your hands and I'll take you in my heart. Fly with me forever, my lovely. Always on me. Now that you found me, life seems such a bore. Come to me swiftly, and we'll dance forevermore. You're all lost in my arms. Follow me quickly. Come to my heart. You kept your eyes on me like a goblin. But now it's time to say goodbye.
Don't go there! That's a cliff! Where are you going?
Whoa. Borakal's dead. I'm not sure how to feel about that, because I hated everything about him.
Geekswit. At least no one will ever have to hear about his disgusting habits again.
Yeah, true. You alright, Girl?
Oh well, some things cannot be helped. Onward, I say. I can feel we're getting close.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I guess in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, no, it'll totally make sense. But now I realize, even playing it back, I'm like, oh shit, this is so out of context that there's no way in hell. Because like, immediately I want to sort of immediately jump to its defense. I'm like, this is that there is so it's such a wide variety elsewhere. It's heavy, it's progressive, it's weird, it's folky, and then the fact that this track in particular is like a doo-wop one just blew my mind. But I won't say anything. I enjoy it, but obviously now I realize context was quite important there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's a 4.5 minute long song, and obviously, like almost 2 minutes of it is story,
Yeah,
and you know, uh, it's interesting to listen to and all that sort of stuff, but I don't know really what's going on. That is the thing,
yeah.
So if you were like, oh, this is the only song they've released, I'd be like, well, it's just whacking it. So, you know, I mean, it ain't like horrible to listen to. It is very, very strange. It's kind of like it's very, very old school. It's sounds like something from like a 70s or 80s kind of movie of like waiting for them to burst into like Earth Angel or something like that from Greece,
Yeah, it's gonna do what?
But so it's not like unpleasant to listen to, but like I don't know how to judge it. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know how to go like, do I like that? Will I download that single? No. Would it encourage me to listen to the whole album? It's hard to
Nah.
say it would because as that style of music being the only thing now I've heard from them, do I want an album of that? No, and that's what my head will instantly go, okay, well, this is what Goblin Hovel
Yep.
do. Do you know what I mean? So, other than you telling me that there's more on the album, which would be the bit that, kind of sells it, but the song on as a standalone sort of going like, you've never heard of Goblin Hovel before. I'm going to play this for you. Will you now go and buy their album? The honest answer to that would be no. You know,
Oh,
it's weird, isn't it? It's nice to listen to. It's the thing. It's not
yeah.
like I'm listening to it going, "Oh my God, this is cringe and horrible." It's not. It's actually they have nice voices, and I like the fact that they're doing like this kind of role playing stuff. Like I like concept and I like story in my music, so I like what they're doing. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check out some more. Like try and pick out some of the other stuff. Hell, maybe that'll be the only song I like on the album. Who knows?
Possibly. I mean, yeah, on reflection, I'm like, fuck's sake. I'm actually a little annoyed at myself because I should have really known and like seeing like, okay, like, because you think, okay, well, concept or not, it's a
Yeah.
specific point, and my hope was not even a hope because it's not like I'm trying to sell you on it. It's like it'd be cool if you liked it, but then there's not necessarily about that. It's more I want to shine a little bit of a light on them and to say this album exists. and that this little snippet, because ultimately we can't do a reaction to the whole fucking album. And while it'd be lovely to go, okay, what we'll do is we'll do track 1, track 5, and track 9, and get a smorgasbord of it. That way, again, it's not fair. It's not really how we want to do things here. So you can't really win. So what you end up doing, right, is, and you know this, is you end up picking either one that will hopefully showcase it or one that you just happen to love. I chose the one that I happen to love because of its style and how it's done in the concept of the album. Whereas I probably should have chosen one that was a better representation of the overall sound of the band. Even though they're genre defied, they do, lean towards the heavier side of music, certainly on the rock side. As you can tell, actually, at the end, it started to get a little bit more rocky and guitar kind of kicked in a little bit, stuff like that. But that's my fault. For me, I can tell you exactly what it was. I can even picture that happen. I thought the album was really, really cool, and I was really enjoying the story. And then, like, the fact that we sort of switched to this random doo-wop song, I just blew my mind. It made me laugh, it made me smile, and it kind of memory stuck in my mind. I do like the album overall. Like, I do enjoy the shit out of the album overall. So it's not like it's just the specifics. I gave the album 9 out of 10 at the time, so like more than enough. And I'm like you. I like a concept album at the best. I mean, it's not necessarily going to dictate my music taste, but I really love a concept album that fully embraces that. You said it, role plays it, becomes a role playing thing to a certain degree. And the problem is that often leans towards more of a, hey, we're pirates, or we're Dungeons and Dragons, and we got swords and killing dragons, and that shit is really boring and played out. Here, it is leaning towards that, but like the Goblin thing and that sort of thing, and how they portray that, particularly in regards to the names and the characters, and like if you look on the Bandcamp for the song, like its picture is each like details about the specific goblin and things like that. I like that. I like the dedication to it more. I don't know. Maybe hopefully, if like not necessarily just you, but other people that are watching this video think, oh, I'll check that out. I'm intrigued by as you say, the lengthy intro talking bit where, you've got voices, they're putting voices on, you've got a character talking, it's narration and stuff like that. I like the fact that in it, you're getting all these several voices talking at once, as if you are there with them kind of thing, seeing this goblin that none of them really like accidentally take mushrooms and then trying to ensure he doesn't go running off a fucking cliff, which he inevitably does in the end, I don't know.
It's always a difficult thing with any story or concept. It's the same as like if you pick up a book and just rip out 10 pages from the middle of it, you go read that, what do you think of the book?
Yeah, that.
You know what I mean?
Fair enough. Don't Eat the Mushrooms by Goblin Hovel. What do you reckon? You got any thoughts? You know what to do? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.